This is WolfPackAdventures here, and today I'm going to be talking about backpacking food. Now let's talk about the basics. The basics of what you should be camping with is freeze-dried, such as Mountain House, dried, any type of fruit dried, vegetables dried, snacks, jerky, and then calorie-dense foods. And this is a great example of a calorie-dense food. It is in a can, so if you're going to take it, you're going to eat it the first day, especially if it's a long trip. You're going to get rid of the extra weight, but it is very dense in calories per ounce. And those are the basics of backpacking. That's freeze-dried, dried, and calorie-dense foods. Now for breakfast, we have a couple of options. Now there's always powdered eggs you can pick up in the food storage sections of stores. They're a little different, but they're pretty good, high in protein. Spam's a great breakfast item, and this is an instant oatmeal package. That's a great item for breakfast. I would do more than one for a backpacker. You burn a lot of calories. And then there's another combination. You can get a Ziploc bag. You put some hearty cereal in it, such as grape nuts, anything that's going to be substantial. Some dry milk, and maybe some craisins or other dried fruits that you like, and then all you got to do when you're on the trail is add water and you've got yourself a breakfast cereal. Now for lunch, I like to keep it simple, compact and small. I recommend any type of bar, Zone, Cliff, Nature Valley, Power Bars, whatever you'd like. The reason I recommend this is because you're going to be on the trail a lot of the time, especially if it's a really long trip. You're going to be hiking in the middle of the day. This is something you can put in your pocket along with some snacks and eat as you go, so you don't have to stop for lunch. If you know you're going to stop for lunch, you could do more of a dinner item. Other than that, I'd recommend bars. Now for dinner, a big item is always Mountain House. Freeze-dried, lots of calories, lots of protein and nutrients. Obviously a great choice. You can go a little bit cheaper. You could do Spam and potatoes. Idahoan potatoes are a great choice. They come pre-flavored, lots of options, good calories, and as we've talked about, Spam is a good calorie-dense item. It also makes the can when you're done with it is good shooting practice if you have a gun with you. So that's what I recommend for dinners. There's other options too, but you just got to be creative. Look what's on the shelf, see if it works. Now for snacks, a good option is always anything dried, fruits or meats. And I always recommend bringing some Gatorade. If you have a Camel Back and a water bottle, fill up the water bottle with Gatorade. If you have 2 water bottles, fill up one with Gatorade. It's good to have some electrolytes and salts and whatnot that's in Gatorade getting in your body, because you'll be losing it as you go along. Now to my favorite part of backpacking food. There's the homemade option. These are dried mushrooms. I've got dried carrots and peas, an entire onion, some lunch meat, and tomatoes. Now when you dry these out, they dry out to about 1/3 of their original weight, meaning you lose 2/3 water weight. Very effective. Now this is up to you. You get a mix and match. I'd choose some meats. I'd choose some vegetables. And then I'd choose some flavorings. You can buy dried soup mixes or other things that have flavorings in them. Now you mix and match, do what you think sounds good, and you're good to go. When you prepare this, you soak all the dried things in water for about 30 minutes, and then you boil for about 5 to 10 minutes until it's ready. So it's an excellent option, good way to go. To dehydrate the food, I bought a Nesco dehydrator for food and jerky. I bought this online, used, got a great deal. This is just a few of the levels. But as you can see, it's got lots of room. You can get a lot of dehydrating in. Now one thing I did mention is, if you're going to dehydrate meats, you need to make sure that it is almost completely fat-free. Fat will rot even when it's dried. Get 95% or more fat-free on your meat items. And that's it for food.